Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar Alert. Today we're retackling a huge question. Can a small investment in the Iraqi dinar really turn you into a millionaire? For nearly 2 decades, this idea has spread online, suggesting that buying dinar now could lead to life-changing wealth after a massive currency revaluation. It sounds amazing, right? A small purchase today, a fortune tomorrow. But let's separate the hype from the reality and look at the actual facts. So why did people get so interested in the dinar in the first place? After 2003, Iraq rebuilt its monetary system, and the new Iraqi dinar had a very low exchange rate against the US dollar, around 1,300 dinar for every $1. This made the currency incredibly cheap. For just $100, you could get about 130,000 dinar. $1,000 could get you 1.3 million dinar. This created a powerful psychological effect. People started thinking, wow, if the dinar ever becomes worth $1, just like the Kuwaiti dinar, I'll be an instant millionaire. And that's exactly where this dream began. The core belief behind this is something called revaluation, or RV. Supporters believe that one day, Iraq will suddenly and dramatically increase the value of its currency. They imagine it jumping from 1,300 dinar per dollar to just 1 dinar per dollar overnight. If that happened, holding 1 million dinar would suddenly make you a millionaire. On paper, that math works. But here's the major problem. That kind of massive, instant revaluation has almost never happened in modern economic history. A currency's value is built on economic strength, production, and stability, not just wishful thinking. This brings us to the biggest point of confusion, the difference between revaluation and redenomination. A revaluation means the currency gets stronger while the number of bills stays the same. For example, the rate changes from 1,300 dinar per dollar to maybe 2 dinar per dollar. This would make early investors rich. But redenomination is what actually happens in most countries with high inflation. The government simply removes zeros from the currency and replaces the old notes with new ones. A 25,000 dinar note would become a new 25 dinar note. Your purchasing power wouldn't change. If you held 1 million old dinar, you'd get 1,000 new dinar, which would be worth the exact same amount in US dollars. Countries like Turkey, Brazil, and Zimbabwe all did this, and nobody got rich holding the old currency. Most economists agree that if Iraq does anything, it will be a redenomination, not a revaluation. To understand the dinar, you have to understand Iraq's economy. Yes, the country has massive oil reserves and growing exports, but it also faces huge challenges. Its economy is over 90% dependent on oil. It deals with political instability, and its banking system is still developing. A strong currency needs a diverse, stable economy like Germany or Japan. Iraq is still rebuilding. A sudden 1,000x jump in its currency value would actually destroy its own economy by making its exports impossibly expensive. Central banks work to avoid this because it would harm their own nation. What did the experts say? Financial regulators, including the US Securities and Exchange Commission, have warned investors about these dinar speculation schemes. The concern isn't that the dinar is fake, it's a real currency. The problem is that the expectation of massive profits is completely unrealistic. Furthermore, the dinar isn't traded on major global forex markets, which means it's hard to buy and sell, and dealers often charge huge markups. You could lose 20 to 40% of your money the moment you buy it. So, could the dinar still increase in value? Yes, but slowly. If Iraq's economy improves over the next 10 or 20 years, the dinar might gradually strengthen, maybe going from 1,300 to 900 per dollar. But even that wouldn't create millionaires from small investments. Making millions in currency trading requires huge capital and professional strategies, not just holding banknotes in a drawer. Here's the honest, realistic outcome. A sudden, overnight millionaire scenario is extremely unlikely. A slow, modest increase in value is possible, and a redenomination that just removes zeros is quite likely. So, can a small dinar investment make you a millionaire? Realistically, no. The belief is based on a misunderstanding of economics. The Iraqi dinar is real, but the idea that it's a lottery ticket to wealth is a dream, not an investment strategy. In the world of finance, there are no shortcuts. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more straight-up facts.